Thank you. I'm having the privilege today to present in front of you, and thank you for being allowed to speak in English. I'm sorry for that, I'm not there yet. So I will give a brief information about Reesource project today. Normally my colleagues from EU department from IFE was supposed to be here and present, but I'm here on their behalf, and I am the technical coordinator of the Reesource project. So hopefully I will deliver enough information to you today. I wanted to check when I add the objectives and the pillars of Reesource project to AI. How will it look like? And it looks like this. Of course, in a realistic life, it will not look like this. It's just a visualization. But yeah, I just wanted to see from the AI perspective if we are aligned. We are good. And also, it perceives the Reesource project as generation of the invisible mind. Yeah. And when we were generating the Reesource project, the question that we came up with is sustainable rare earth extraction, rare earth mining possible or not? And we just wanted to show that it's possible if you are ambitious enough. And I want to ask a question to you. If environmental activists would work in a rare earth extraction or rare earth mining project, how would this project look like? And it will exactly look like Reesource project. If I want to give a brief information about the pillars of the Reesource project, firstly, from upstream to downstream, we will be developing a raise mining method to generate this decarbonized and sustainable and responsible mining for rare earth extraction. And of course, when we are talking about the mining project, the mineral beneficiation will come along. And we will try to make green as possible and sustainable as possible. I will not go that much into detail I will give more detail in the next slide. But of course, when we are talking about mineral beneficiation, then the water management will be very important, and this is one of the most important pillars for us. And then the tailings minimization and the waste management, we will call it residue more. And then digital ventilation and airborne emission control will be another important pillar. And of course, naturally, the business development and the social acceptance, which we give really enough attention and we take it very serious, will come along as a pillar. And if I give more information about the objectives connected to these pillars, the first one, of course, will be developing this raise mining method, where we are trying to minimize the environmental impact of the mining systems. And then afterwards, as I mentioned before, for the mineral beneficiation, we will have a good control on the water resources, and we will try to track the chemical progress and the, let's say, chemical transformation of the species to have a full control of the environmental aspects as well. And then for the tailings part, which is very important, we will manage the tailings in the best way possible. And then also, if we can't utilize some of the waste streams and residue streams, let's say, then we will propose an application to minimize these waste streams too. And also, for us, it's very, very important to develop digitalized tools for the ventilation and airborne emission control. And this is very important for the automated systems for rare earth extraction when we are talking about responsible and sustainable mining. And also, social acceptance will be a very important objective for us to achieve in a best way, to align with the people in the area. When it comes to the project structure and the consortium, we are scattered all over Europe, and we have really strong partners working with us, thankfully. The first, or let's say, administrative management and the communication dissemination related work packages are led by IFE. And then for the technical work package, we are working with Mountain Universities of Leuven, who will develop the raise mining technology for rare earth extraction. And then for the other work package, which is about mineral beneficiation, this will be led by University of Porto from Portugal. And IFE will support Porto for mineral beneficiation and green technologies and the water management in this case. And then for the tailings related stuff, we will be working with University of Oulu to utilize the most of the tailings. And then from IFE side, we will also propose some high-tech applications for utilization of these residue streams. And of course, we will develop a lot of innovative techniques, and this is very important to integrate all of these innovations to the application. And this will be led by University of Aachen from Germany. For the environmental and the social sustainability studies, this will be led by Admiris from Greece. And of course, our main actor in this project is REN, and REN will be leading the work package 9, and it will be exploitation of this project and developing the business model. And as I mentioned, the communication dissemination will be led by IFE as well, and you can see the consortium structure scattered all over Europe. Yeah, this is all from my side. Yeah, I'm in a good time, I think. And if you have any question related to resource, general question, you can contact with my colleagues, Carlos or Mario from EU department. And if you have any technical questions, for mineral beneficiation part, you can contact with Laura, my colleague from IFE, and me for the tailings part. Thank you for your understanding and your time. Yeah, that's all from me.